Hi, today I'd like to talk about the meaning of canary in the coal mines. Some people might not know what that means, so I'll give a brief explanation. I live in West Virginia, and in West Virginia, coal mining is everything. The miners used to take canaries down in the coal mines with them when they would work because canaries are much more sensitive to noxious, poisonous gases than humans are. So, if there was something in the coal mines that was unhealthy, generally the canaries would get sick and die, which would let the coal miners know something was wrong and they needed to get out of there. They were in an unhealthy environment. So, canary in a coal mine is meant as a warning. Well, there are other canaries in the coal mines that I think that it's important that we try to pay attention to. There are things in our culture, around the world as well, but we'll use our culture in the US, that are not working very well, as most of us know. There's a lot of systems that have been broken for a long time, and they're starting to unravel. But if you're middle class or upper class, you are of the more privileged to not necessarily realize how fragmented and broken these systems are, generally due to life stability and finances and potentially better health. At least statistically, that's the way it goes, not with everybody. But there are underserved and often unseen populations in our country that are our canaries in the coal mine. They often are more fragile and maybe sometimes need assistance and not so self sufficient. Maybe like the people that are impoverished, or the homeless, or elders, or people with health problems, or differently abled people. These are often our canaries in the coal mine that struggle within the systems that we have in the country that are supposed to help serve them. So I just wanted to say that we probably need to start paying a little bit more attention to our brothers and sisters that are struggling because there are canaries and they are warning us that these systems are broken. And we shouldn't be waiting until it finally gets to us to start realizing that we have a problem. These people aren't necessarily victims as we might look at them or even as they might look at themselves. But the systems are fraying and they're broken. And it's really important that we pay a little bit more attention to the struggles around us because those could potentially be our future if we don't find ways to strengthen those systems and tighten them up and make them more sustainable and help them serve the whole, not just the people that are doing okay. Because we're only good as the weakest links in the chain. And so we would like people to have empathy and compassion for us if we were struggling and having a difficult time making it. And so these people need our assistance too. And they need our empathy and our compassion. And they are our canaries telling us that some things need to be changed because the systems are broken and they're not serving us very well. So, just a little thought today I had about a lot of difficulty that I see out there with people that could potentially end up being our future too, because it's like dominoes. And the weakest and the most needy amongst us often need the support before the system breaks down so badly that we're stuck in the collapse of the pile of what's going on. So, just trying to bring awareness. That's all. If you'll take a moment and hit subscribe down below, then you'll get my videos. I'd love it if you'd like them as well. And there's a bell right next to the subscribe button. So if you'd like to get future videos, especially before they're posted on social media, go ahead and hit that bell and you'll be the first one to be notified. This has been a sage inspiration for well-being from askalecia.com.